Let's talk about another productivity concept today that I know will be life changing for you. And it's called the Law of Triviality. It is created by our friend C.N. Parkinson, who was the originator of Parkinson's Law. If you have not watched my video on Parkinson's Law, definitely check it out because I know it will also help you in your productivity journey. But when we look at the Law of Triviality, look at the definition of trivial. It basically means things that are unimportant in the grand scheme of where you are. So if you are trying to get something accomplished and you decide to focus in on something small that is not going to have a huge effect on what you're doing, you are suffering from using the law of triviality in the wrong way. So what we want to do is identify things that are trivial in our search and our quest for completing a task or our quest for completing some major goal or project. We want to get rid of all the things that don't matter and be able to focus in on the things that are important. So listen to this example that Parkinson gave us in reference to the law of triviality. And it's talking about somebody building a power plant and then also wanting to put a bike shed on the property as well. What ends up happening is individuals focus in on the bike shed, like what color the bike shed should be, instead of where they should place the bike shed and also the budget for the overall plant and bike shed together. So people get hung up on things that are basically bells and whistles and not on things that we need to actually get things accomplished. So when you look at the law of triviality, in your own life, it's getting rid of things that are going to distract you from the major thing on hand. People are easily distracted by bells and whistles, and people are also easily distracted by things that are easily understood. Why? Because then they are able to explain them or get more involved in them or feel like they can make an impact on what is going on versus being able to have more complex discussions and delve and do some research into something that may be more difficult. So when you're dealing with the law of triviality for yourself and trying to get things done in your own life, what ends up happening is we are thinking about, oh, I need to wash the dishes. I need to do the laundry. I need to water the plants. I need to do all these other things instead of focusing in on that large goal, that eat the frog task that you need to get done in order to accomplish your larger goal of, oh, maybe you want to write a book. Oh, maybe you want to perform a course. Oh, maybe you want to get certified in something. Like getting all the extraneous noise and all the extraneous tasks out of your way in order to be able to focus in on something that is great. Getting all those trivial tasks and trivial items out of your mind, out of your way, so you're not distracted. What's another example of the law of triviality in at work? So I can think about doing group projects with people, and we think about different things that must go into components for projects. And people may think about, oh, what the slide background should be. Oh, what picture is going to make this presentation actually keep people engaged versus what are we actually putting on the slides? What is the information that we want to disseminate to individuals that we're going to come in contact with? We don't know that. How the slides look and the little sounds that they make when the slide transition doesn't matter if you don't have the information that the people need. So you could have a simple slide with a white background and black writing that still is as impactful as a slide that has some kind of color transition and something moving on it versus just giving the people the information. People want information. So all that other stuff is trivial. So can you think of an example in your life where the law of triviality has kind of tripped you up? Are you dealing with something now that is very trivial and you need to get on to something greater? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to talk about it with you. I can think about things in my own life when I get caught up on different things that I must get done. And then I'm like, oh, let me go ahead and think about where I'm going to actually put this item versus let me try to figure out what I'm going to do with the item in my life. Or why am I going out and purchasing another book about something that I want to get done versus reading the one I already have because something new came out. So it's again, all these bells and whistles and things that are trivial. No, focus in on where you are in the present, focus in on the things that you already have to help you get things accomplished and see how far you can go. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.